I'm Technolandy, and here are three things I'm thinking about another one of my favorite games from my youth that still has relevance: Sim City. Simulation of a City, a nice little EA title that starts off with a little bit of a good social studies piece, which essentially is what are the pieces in your neighborhood? You have to think about the whole design of a city, how you're going to set things up, everything from residential to commercial to industrial. You receive information and feedback about whether your citizens are happy and what changes need to occur. You have to give some thought into things such as including electricity to the places that need electricity. You can't just assume things are going to get set up on their own. And what's neat is as you design the game yourself, then it gives you feedback along the way from houses. From people moving in and building houses to setting up commercial areas, residential sections, and again, giving some pretty immediate feedback as you get to set the speed of the game, the setup of the budgets, and of course, in many cases, look for the cheat codes to really have some fun with different parts of it. Um, Also a fun game because it does give you those funds and the taxes, so you do have to do some thinking and some consideration beyond just building. You have to think about how are you going to get more people into the community, how are you going to design things so that the community's responsive. So again, there's extra layers of thinking about your thinking that get to go on during the same times. And of course, finally, what I do like is it gives you different aspects and you can do different uh, experiments and figure out that, oops, some things you got to fix. Parks are great, but if you knock out the electrical grid, it's not going to happen. You need the electricity to still flow. And there's a fun differential that occurs with that. And of course, then you get to also include things because you'll get reports every once in a while talking about how crime is on the rise and you need a police station. And then, of course, with police it comes fire department. And then, of course, again, different levels of metacognition within the game. You can figure out how much you want to pay all the different people as well. SimCity has gone through a lot of variations throughout the years. SimCity 2000, SimCity Plus, The Sims. So many different iterations and evolutions within it. Everything from fun parts such as designing amusement parks to building your city around the concept of having a sports team there first. A great way to get some immediate feedback, an idea of building towns, and there's even some scenarios within there that you can build and react to. My favorite was always the monster attacking the city. Those are a few things I've been thinking about with SimCity, a great game to add into your gamification classroom.